Welcome back. This is the last video of the utility room redo for under 50 bucks. It's closer to $36. So let's get started. So we finished this section of the wall. It looks really nice. Now I have this old stuff that I'm going to be taking off and replacing with the same style wallpaper. So to get started, I'm going to have to peel it all and remove all the light switches and plug-ins. Okay, since I'm peeling this off of wallpaper, paint, I do have to use a hairdryer to heat it prior to pulling it, so not to pull off all my paint. Okay, so the material that was up before is for backsplashes behind stoves. It does have a metal, and it was stickier than contact paper, and apparently it does damage. So FYI, guys, FYI, it ripped up paint all over the place. Even tried to tear off a little bit of my sheetrock mud. So these are the old holes that I had up here. The towel rack got ripped off the wall and broke, so I literally was covering it with the contact paper cover, and it worked, so nobody could see what I did. Later I'm hoping to tile this, but we're on an extreme budget, so here we go. I'm about to do it to it. So the first thing I've done is measure on the other side of the door where the wallpaper lands and marked here so that I could continue the pattern onto this side. And I have cut my first piece, and I will be splicing, and it will go strictly to here. Okay, so I've got the side and under the cabinet done. Now I have to do in the corner, and then I can move on. Now what I did on this was, as I put it on, I rolled it down here, and I ended up cutting with a razor down here. So it folded over. It made it much easier. I would like to point out at this point to try to pick one with minimal pattern that's repeating like this. It's quite difficult to line up the same as vintage wallpaper. Okay, so now I've got it all put up. Now I'm going to be taking these tiles and cutting them apart to trim the edges on the cabinet, or by the cabinets. There we go. Alright, that's one section done. Now I'll continue it on around. Okay, so I'm starting with the side section because I want it to butt up on top of and look like a nice finished edge. Okay, here we go. Now I will be caulking around the edge here with a acrylic caulking, not a silicone, because it's difficult to get off. And we got it all the way around. Gives a nice finished look. Okay, so here's the finished product with everything back in place in my utility room. It looks very, very nice. I love it. I love it. Oh, excuse, it's out of season. That's my laundry hanging stuff. It's in here for the clothesline. Okay, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe.